Welcome everyone back to Stoner Babble. I'm the host with the least, Burke, and this is the producer, sound editor. What else do you do? Topic picker.
Topic picker.
JJ.
Topic
picker.
Jesus.
You're so good at being the topic picker.
Uh-huh.
You are. I mean, you send like 30 Discord messages. I never read any of them. I just kind of like scroll through them and I'm like, I can tell what kind of night you're having by the shit that you send. Tell when you're really high, because then I get like Bigfoot and fucking when the stars align in this direction, Bigfoot cab. I'm like, oh, the fuck is this? And then I can tell like when you're angry. I can tell when you're sad just by what you're researching and for the show.
Ooh.
I'm learning you through messages because, you know, technology's advancing and people don't talk to each other anymore. So you have to now interpret feelings and emotions through messages.
Oh, so you're developing that skill.
I am. I think I'm very good at it now.
Damn, what are you going to do with it?
Going in the bag of tricks for when we got to solve another mystery, you know? We're doing correspondence with people. You can be like, Burke, I don't know what this person's trying to say. And I'm like, give me the messages. It's like a superpower, dude. I just soak in the feelings from the phone.
Provocative.
Mm-hmm. I'm high as fuck right now, 70 milligrams deep. And then I'm doing this pipe thing, and it's just, this is either going to be really, really good or really, really bad, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As he said, my name is Jay. I do got some. I got a bunch of news stories for you, though. As you said earlier, in fact, one of the times I was very high, and I found a Bigfoot article, and I normally don't really go chasing after no Bigfoot.
I feel like that's not true.
No,
I feel like I've heard you talk about Bigfoot a lot.
I haven't. If you go back through a show, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not talking. No. See, this is new for the show, but I'm saying outside of the show, I feel like I've heard you talk about Bigfoot a lot.
You say a lot of things.
Yeah,
a lot of the time they are incorrect. So I don't know about you. The only reason this turned my head of attention towards this story was because it says, "Hey, Oklahoma."
So you turned your head of attention?
I turned my head of attention.
What does that even mean?
It means I got attention on my head.
Does that mean like
stand at attention?
Like your outer face still faces forward, but your inner head turns?
Good. I mean, yes.
Edgar, what's wrong with your face?
All
right, what do you got about Bigfoot over here? What turned your attention head?
My attention head got turned towards Oklahoma. Because they're like, hey, guys, why don't you come over to Oklahoma? We're going to put a $2.1 million bounty on Bigfoot's head. You got to bring him in alive. So you can't kill him. You can't bring him in dead. I mean, really, the reason they're doing this is for the tourist attraction element of it. Because now you got a bunch of people that want to go to Oklahoma to go hunt a Bigfoot. So I was like, hey, I know Burke likes money, and this is kind of like a hustle in a way. But I know you're just going to say, hey, this is stupid because it's not real.
I mean, Bigfoot's not real, for one. Two, nobody wants to go to fucking Oklahoma, even if it is to hunt a $2 million fake thing. When's the last time you were ever really excited about going to Oklahoma? I'll answer for you. Never.
Damn, dude.
Look, I'm just being honest. Like if I said, hey, bro, going on a road trip. You're like, oh, cool. Where are we going? I'm like, Oklahoma. You still might be excited to go on the road trip, but half of you is going to be like, what the fuck are we going to Oklahoma for? Right? Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
I've never been, therefore I can't say if it's negative or positive.
I'm not saying that it's negative.
Have you been there either?
No.
Then how do you fucking know a thing about it?
Listen, I'm not saying that Oklahoma is a bad place or a negative place. All I'm saying is nobody wants to fucking go there.
What are you, like the most well-versed man about Oklahoma?
Name me three things.
You name me three things.
You can't name three things. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not the negative one about this.
I'm not being negative either.
Yeah, you were.
No, I'm just saying.
Go to Oklahoma.
Nobody wants to go to Oklahoma. Tell me one. All right, give me one. I say, hey, JJ, we're going to Oklahoma. What's the first thing that you want to do in Oklahoma?
I don't know. Go see something there.
Go see something there. What?
That's what I say about every place.
No, dude.
And you know what? I would just do some research.
Listen, if you're from Oklahoma, I'm not saying that it's a bad place. All I'm saying is that the majority of people aren't very excited about traveling there. Maybe I'm wrong. I doubt it. What you got to say about that? Why are you over there trying to look at Oklahoma facts? That what are you? I'm telling you, bro. It ain't a happening place.
Look. We always do this. I don't know a single damn thing about Oklahoma, so I'm not going to make a decision about it.
All right, well, put a pin in it.
Yeah, put a fucking pin in it.
Yeah, but also I want to definitely circle back on this one because I want to know what your Oklahoma research tells you. I want you to pretend that we're taking a 5-day road trip. We're going to drive there a day and drive back a day, so we'll be in Oklahoma for 3 days.
3 days.
I want you to find enough attractions to keep us busy in Oklahoma for 3 days.
Done deal.
Okay.
It'll be called the Stoner Babble Oklahoma Tour.
But I just have a feeling you're going to be like doing this research. Like you might find 10 places, but they're going to be like John's Roadside Rock Garden. I just feel like you're going to have a lot of just random weird shit. And you're going to be like, Burke is right. And I want to hear you fucking say it. Burke is right. Next week on the podcast when you realize that it's just a boring place.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm really gonna put some effort into this one.
Oh, you better, motherfucker, because I'm checking. I don't want no shit where it's like you got to cross into the next state's border. It's just 2 minutes outside of Oklahoma. This shit's got to be in Oklahoma.
All right. Fuck. More fucking homework.
I want to know how many dumbasses actually are in Oklahoma out hunting for a fucking thing that doesn't exist right now. Like,
circling back to the original story.
Part of me hopes that it's like 12.
Oh, I'm sure that's the number of teams that are out there right now. Because, there's big hunting teams. They're going at it. They're probably pairing up too with other teams. They got the top 2 Bigfoot hunting teams.
And then they're going to turn it into a 6-season Discovery Channel show.
Dude, it's priority happening.
Where you'll never see any actual footage of a Bigfoot, but they'll be like, we saw it on the camera, and then the footage was destroyed. No, you didn't. Stop lying to yourself and the rest of the people. You're out here chasing some fucking thing that doesn't exist because some drunk guy saw, a large hairy man walking through the woods one day. That's how it's probably all started. Some guy named Gerald, fucking hungover, drunk, just woke up, and he saw Walter, who's a fucking lumberjack that lives a couple farms over, and he's like 6'11", and he's fucking just, his back is covered in hair, and he's like, fuck, it's a Bigfoot, dude. That's how this shit happens, bro. That's a fake news right there, bro.
That's probably a real story that became fake news. Yeah.
Yeah. Bigfoot's not real.
But Bigfoot's out in Oklahoma.
No.
And he's coming for you.
We've never found any of his doo-doo or his fucking hair or his teeth.
You don't know that?
No, I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because when something's not real, you can't find anything of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, because we're doing it.
What are we doing?
Going to hunt for Bigfoot.
Bro, I can assure you.
We'll do it here in Michigan then. Because I ain't going to know. I don't want to travel states to actually do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that in the state that we live in.
Too bad.
It's not a thing.
Doesn't matter.
No, bro. Listen, you want to go ghost hunting? I'm in. You want to go hunting for fucking evil spirits? Cool. I'm not hunting something that I know for 100% fact it's not real.
You know what the crazy thing about that is? You're just nicknaming your hunting thing different things. We're going to go out somewhere where there could exist anything, and you're going to, all of a sudden, you're going to go hunting for ghosts, and then the aliens show up. You don't know what's going to show up is all I'm saying.
So it sounds like we're going on a road trip where I'm doing all the actual work. Because if I'm actually hunting for ghosts and spirits, things that more than likely are real, and then you're just standing around looking for something that's not real, like I'm doing all the work.
What?
Yeah, I see. I'm on your fucking tricks.
You don't know anything.
I know everything.
Dude.
Reality hits you hard, bro.
Yeah, reality just hits you real hard, bro. Because you just found out real quick that Bigfoot's not real and Oklahoma's just Oklahoma.
Oh, you...
Told you, dude. I'm coming in hot today, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what's hot, though? Magma.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks
for dropping facts.
Yeah, so I'm going to tie magma to the moon real quick. Because I know you love the moon. You talk about it all the time. You're into the moon.
I do like the moon.
Like, you look at it at night and you paint it.
I would like to start painting, so yeah, I probably will do that. I love the moon.
Perfect.
But you know why I love it? Because I can see it with my own two eyes.
You can just look at it.
Right. It's so far away, but yet I can see it so clearly. If I could see Mars as clear as I could see the moon, I'd be infatuated with Mars. The moon is peaceful and chill, and the sun is just a hot, loud asshole. And I don't like him. I like the moon. Maybe that's why I'm a night owl, man. Like if I could, I'd sleep all day and just be awake You
dislike the sun?
It's not. Listen, I don't dislike it, but if I had to pick one that I like more, it's the moon.
Well, what if I told you the moon might have been part of the Earth?
Here we go.
There's this new study that they have been working on.
Who?
Fucking scientists, man. Do I really have to go into this with you? Just let me get this out real quick.
All right.
Before you fucking start getting into it. It's called, guys, you want to look it up? It's from express.co.uk. It's called Moon Shock, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's
Moon Shock.
Yeah, this is published by a British tabloid.
Moon Shock. The moon is made of magma and it was once part of Earth, scientists claim. What they are thinking of is, of course, the Earth went through transitions. Part of one of the transitions was when the surface was basically boiling hot magma. We all know that exists chemical traces found in rocks. I don't want. We're not going to get into the science of it, though. But they do believe at some point, some big, large asteroid impacted Earth, and it hit strong enough that it sent this pool of magma up into the atmosphere, and got caught in Earth's gravity, and over time, it kind of rounded it. So they're thinking now that the moon could actually have been part of Earth.
Listen, man.
Listen,
bro.
What's up, man?
I mean, I guess, sure. Maybe.
Could be. But here we go, right?
Here's my problem, bro.
We'll never know.
But here's my problem. What does that article do or prove? Nothing. It's just a bunch of fucking smart guys had an idea, and now it's a scientific claim. That is the part of science I don't like. Science should be what is proven. I don't want to hear about theoretical science.
You don't.
Nobody should, because it's not. Then what you have, you take all the fucking guys that could write these articles. There's probably 10,000 of them across the world, right? If they all write an article on what they think the moon is, we're going to have 8,000 versions of what the moon is. You're watering down the science.
No, they're not. They're just trying to prove it.
Okay, then prove it, and then it becomes real science, and then you tell us about it.
So you don't want them telling you what they're trying to do.
I don't think any theoretical shit should be given to the public, because you're given too many versions of it. Now you have fucking people that think you shouldn't vaccinate your children. The population is not capable of handling all of that. And then they latch onto something, and that becomes their reality, when that science that they're grasping to is not proven science, dude.
Well, now you could be just going down the path of, hey, I don't even want to listen to what you have to say because it might even be right, though. So now you're just like, hey, I'm pushing away what could potentially be a fact.
It should just be called an opinion. It's one man's opinion. But when you say it's a scientific claim, you're watering down science.
What do you want to call it then?
Dr. John Dickhead wrote an opinion piece on what he thinks the moon is. Not, these are scientific claims.
Oh, okay.
Because people read that and they think, well, science, the moon is part of Earth. Bro. Like, no, that's not what he's saying. That's his fucking opinion. It's not a scientific claim. Science should be what is proven, dude. That's all I'm saying. You're just fucking watering it down with all of these fucking stupid idiots who write papers on some idea that they had. It's fucking nonsense.
It's theoretical science makes sense to me, because if you don't try to prove a theory, then it never exists.
I totally agree with you. If you're studying a theoretical thing and you're publishing all of these articles on just opinions, what are you doing that for? Stop it. Like, that's your work. You're just basically giving us your incomplete work. Like, here it is. A bunch of fucking smart stuff. Ha, it's funny, and read it. It's just for real. It's science. Like, no. This is your unfinished work. That's your opinion. Now finish it so we can say it's proven science, dummy head. Let's make up. Hey, so last episode, we made up a new word, douche it, which I guess we're changing the spelling of. Is that what I was told?
I was just recommended that the spelling should changed up just a little bit.
To what?
I think it was replacing the I with an E in there.
Douchette?
Yeah.
Douchette. I don't like how douchette sounds, though. Why can't we just put the accent mark over the I?
Oh, I like that more then. How does it sound the same, though, with the accent
douche
mark?
It.
Douche it? Douche it.
Wait, why do you sound like you're from Great Britain?
Because now I had to put an accent on it.
No.
That's how that works, right?
Nah, bro.
The accent letter changes it up a little.
No, the accent only applies to your normal accent. So.
I think it changes up the word completely, so there we go. Douche it.
Douche it. Thank you, whoever requested the spelling choice, but We respectfully decline.
Ooh. He's telling you no. You hear that?
But I hear you're a real nice person.
Do you?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
If you have any other show ideas, please send them over to my fax.
Your fax?
Yeah.
Fax about what?
My fax line, bro.
Oh, you have a fax line.
We should set one up.
The why?
I don't know. I just want to receive a fax.
Oh, hey, we are a business now, right?
Yes.
We're very business-like. In fact,
dude, we're doing so many business things, dude.
Ever since I had this conversation with myself, I was like, I need to be more business-like. We're like, hey, let's start this business. Welcome to the show now, SB Worldwide.
SB Worldwide.
LLC. Dude. And I'm not even joking anymore. That's a thing.
That's a thing.
It's a thing.
SB Worldwide.
And because of SB Worldwide existing now, I think our merch will be dropping. I think I'm going to aim it towards the end of the month.
Let's do it.
I'm just going to put it on the website. Take a look. There you go. SB Worldwide. And talking about worldwide, I want to talk about oceans real quick because I found this article that was a little bit riveting.
Really covering everything. We've touched on the moon, we touched on magma, and now we're touching on the water.
I was thinking about this four corners Earth thing.
Actually,
like,
hold on. You talked about the land too. Oklahoma counts. Like you've just covered the entire globe.
Captain America's coming to town, dude.
Who is?
Captain America.
What?
Was it Captain America? Captain Planet.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Captain Planet. Anyway, I found out. Do you know this place called Point Nemo?
Who's Point Nemo? The fish?
No. I mean, it's the same name, yes, but not the fish.
Okay.
There's a point in the ocean that's the furthest away from any human contact. So it's basically the loneliest place in the world.
Where's that at?
It's
on the globe.
In the middle of the Pacific. So, and there's so little microbe life. There is actually no life in this area.
What?
Yep. They haven't tested it, but yeah, basically at some point there's some crustaceans on the bottom, but they figured out this is a good spot when satellites just lose their life and they're falling back to Earth and they can redirect them. They redirect them to this place. So at this place, you have a graveyard of satellites on the bottom of the ocean now.
Well, maybe that's why they don't fucking have life there.
Yeah, well, this is my thing. So I went conspiracy theory on this, the JJ route.
Okay.
And they even talked about this. I guess I didn't realize this, is that you realize the ISS has a lifespan, and they're expecting it to drop in 2028. They actually had a Russian one already drop into Point Nemo as well. But this is where every country basically drops their satellites.
Wouldn't it make more sense just to give it an extra booster to fucking blast it out into space?
I don't know. I guess maybe they're more worried about the cost of that because you're using an extra booster.
You're fucking ruining the ocean.
Exactly my point. And the other thing I was thinking about is, yes, I understand like the atmosphere burning up most of the satellite material. A lot of those, like, think of a space station. Like, they say in this article that it burned up roughly 50% of the Russian one. That still means 50% came through. And you're talking about having space debris. Mm-hmm. What could be on or in those satellites? And now you're bringing space into the oceans.
What about the radiation?
Yeah, like from the sun. What if they're basically making something in Point Nemo where it could be a Godzilla-like creature? Now, because of this. It's affecting the oceans, affecting everything.
Godzilla does come out of the ocean, but so do aliens.
So weird that there's just a spot in the ocean where there's a graveyard of satellites that are just reeking in radiation from the sun.
Yeah, like what if we're building
thermal vents?
What if we did capture aliens and we just didn't have the technology yet to get them home? And now, like, we have that technology, so we're building what they need to go home. There's been a lot of alien shit going on over the ocean, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure they have a whole station array down there.
Look at Elon, dude. The satellites he's launching, they're 100% burnt up when they're decommissioned. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, you're bringing all of that fucking junk and just dumping it in the ocean instead of just blasting it out into space, where it's just going to get beaten to death by fucking meteors and asteroids busting into a million pieces and eventually sucked into a black hole. Put a fucking transmitter on it and see where it goes. Boom. Just solve fucking NASA problems, dude. Boom. God damn. I'm so good sometimes, bro. It's fucking solving NASA problems. The fuck is this?
Just trying to do a little something first.
Fucking you're mixing the boards over here, bro, on the ones and twos. Brick it.
Yeah. Turn that up a little bit, though.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. So anyway.
I got a question.
Why are you the way that you are?
Ooh. Definitely went down some growing pains in my youth. I was a very quiet kid, introverted, and then I had people enter my life that talked too much. Still happens nowadays as well. One of them pulled me into this thing we call stoner babble.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why I am.
Why are you the way that you are?
Mm-hmm. That's good, though.
Let me branch out a little bit, try some things I didn't want to do.
Yeah, I mean, this show wouldn't work with two of me.
Oh, fuck no. It would have been dead in the water.
Yeah, it would have just been a lot of screaming.
It would have been
no editing.
Would have been the most angry show.
It would have been.
No,
I got a question. I got a question about Mel Gibson was kind of an enemy, right? For a little bit. We went after him.
We passed it or what's up?
I mean,
I don't know.
I think he was just a drunk white guy that was angry, man.
He needs to figure it out. But anyway, what?
You know, he's making movies again. We watched a couple of them. Mm-hmm. I've watched probably 4 or 5 of his most recent movies.
Mm-hmm. We watched one of those movies, which I want to give a solid GG's on.
Yeah?
What was it called again? Oh, Boss Level.
Boss Level.
And this was found on the Hulus again. Because Party Baby. We watched it, and it had the one dude. I don't fucking know.
He's in a lot of
I'm going to
movies.
look up his name.
Good actor. I like him.
Yeah, it has Frank Grillo as the main lead, and he does a bunch of different stuff, but he's fucking great in it. But it's a Groundhog's Day meets fully action-packed that has a bit of comedy to it because Frank keeps dying and repeating the same day to figure out what's going on, but murderers are after him constantly.
And shout out to fucking Will Sasso, bro.
Will Sasso
plays the fucking head of security in this flick, and he's even got that fucking WWE voice that he's doing, dude. Will Sasso's one of my favorite people, dude. I love that guy.
He did a surprise performance.
Love that guy. Yeah, so shout out to him too. But it's basically like, how would you describe it? Groundhog Day,
I just did.
Yep, you just did that.
70 milligrams would do that to you.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's solid Kias for the show.
Reality hits you hard, bro.
It does.
But yeah, I would say after I had a couple days to process it, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a solid B+.
That does what? Just the fucking number 10 on 1 to 10, dude. Why do you got to change it up?
It's an 8.5.
Just say 8.5, you fuck.
I like my own grading system. Why do you gotta attack me for my grading system?
No one fucking no one says that. You're not in school anymore. If you're older, you're like, I give it a 1 out of 10, dude. This is what people do now. Like, what do you got? Why you got to be difficult?
Not being difficult. You are. Because you can't accept me the way I am.
I'm accepting you right now.
You're not accepting back of the hand. I'm about to warm up here.
Listen, bro. I can accept the way that you are, but I still got questions, all right?
I got questions for you.
Yeah, I bet you do, motherfucker.
And that'd be a good lead-in for something, but I don't have it pulled up.
Wow. Producer of the show.
Fuck off. Just fuck off. Ooh, I do want to talk about a Mr. Wang.
I was wondering when we were going to have this discussion.
So this comes from just today. I was watching some YouTube and I had an ad pop up.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if you saw this ad yet.
What is it?
It's about this guy that paints or draws your soulmate. This guy lives over in China right now.
What?
Okay, so you have to look up this ad. A very fucking crazy ad.
What's he charging?
I couldn't even get that far.
What do you mean?
Because I
you're gonna bring me this shit and you're not gonna have complete information.
Here's the thing. I already knew it was a scam, so I started looking it up.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Okay,
Time out. What do you? Is it just because he's from China that you already knew it was a scam?
Okay.
Slow
your roll.
Yeah, you better chill out, dude.
You slow your roll because you attacked for one side and then you flipped 180 degrees to
Listen,
go back
bro,
at me.
I'm just saying, Mr. Wang ain't here to defend himself, so I'm appointing myself his public defender right now. Is what I'm saying.
I don't know if you want to do that because you know this is
listen,
a scam.
I take any job, bro. It's about that. It's about that money,
that's
baby.
That's how it is.
It's about that money.
Do you want me to lay out the whole fucking commercial?
Tell me Tell me your version of the facts.
You want my version of the facts now?
Tell me what you got over there.
For a guy that just complained earlier that you want just the fucking story? God, fucking pick a side. Pick a fucking side.
Listen, man, I'm picking a side. I'm talking about that money right now. Mr. Wang needs some fucking legal counsel, and I'm providing that for him right now. So tell me what you got.
Okay, I'm going to just lay out the commercial real quick again.
All right.
For what it was.
Mm-hmm. He'd draw you a soulmate.
It was a 4-minute commercial talking about how they found this guy. He's still living on the streets. He's doing this as a service for everyone, but basically he will draw you your soulmate on there. And he doesn't charge very much, but he does charge for it. He's a very well-known, respected Chinese man.
Let's go see him.
So what I decided to do is I clicked on the hyperlink, and it led me to his website.
Nice.
If you go through the whole process, he does charge for it, apparently.
He should.
But there's several things along the way that makes you want to stop and go, hey, what's this about? So I'm going to think about it this way.
All right, give it to me.
This guy, when he closes his eyes, he says he can see your soulmate, and that's how he draws from it.
All right.
On the website, it asks you what's your preferred male, female, whoever you want to date is. What ethnicity do you want to date?
Okay.
So it's asking these questions, and you go, well, wouldn't he just know what they looked like? Why would I have to tell you that?
Nah, bro. Nah. He's changing with the times.
And then I found another article that's linked to this because other people thought it was strange too. But some of the key high points or highlights from the YouTube videos is 4 things. Master Wang is famous in China. He chooses to live on the street. Someone set up this website for him, and he'll need to stop taking requests soon. So you better get your request in because he's so popular.
How much is it?
I don't know. You'll have to look it up because I'm not telling you what it is because I don't trust it.
How much is a Mr. Wang painting? Don't say. Like, what if it was just $20? Wouldn't it be worth the gamble? Like, what if you spent $20 and Mr. Wang sends you a painting and you're like, holy shit, that's so-and-so from, you know what I mean? Like, what if it's just obvious?
So you get that one, and then you just get a picture of someone you don't know. And then you just hold on to that picture forever, trying to find a person that looks like them, and you never find them. So, yeah, I guess you'd go either way with it.
Worst case scenario is you're out $20 for a nice painting. Look at us getting fucking real professional on this show, talking about art. Man, I would like to report my status update. I have heavy head and pirate eye right now. You know what I was wondering the other night? My inner Alex Jones was thinking, I think the modem's watching me.
The modem?
Yeah, bro. I feel like that fucking modem points more and more towards my computer chair, and I don't ever touch that fucking thing, bro. The other night, I was like, wait a minute. It looks like it's been moved. I'm like, the motherfucker's watching me. And just for a split second. Then I was like, that's nonsense. A modem wouldn't watch you. But then I'm like, probably could, but.
That is nonsense. So you think the modem's alive, huh?
No.
Johnny Five's alive, baby.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that there could be, one of those lights could be a camera.
Call her Molly 1.
Who's Molly?
Your modem.
Nah. Mm-hmm. No.
Molly modem. There we go. Molly Modem's coming alive.
I don't like that. Can it be Mr. Molly? Mr. Molly Modem?
Perfect.
Okay.
It's our first cartoon character come to life.
Mr. Molly Modem.
Yep. When we start drawing comics and become that medium as well.
He's like Towley.
We need a cartoonist.
Yeah.
Anybody have cartooning artwork abilities? We want to do a comic now.
So I think we need like kind of like an Aqua Teen thing. We need 3 characters.
Oh, sure.
So we had Mr. Molly Modem, Terry Office Cherry.
It would have to be like Vic the computer.
Vic the computer?
Yeah.
What? Vic? How about Vikram?
Vikram? Oh, Vikram the computer.
Vikram the computer.
I feel like Vikram would be sassy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Vikram the sassy
Yeah.
Vikram.
Yeah, you know what's really sassy though?
What's that?
When you took away my topic from earlier and went on to yours.
Oh yeah, fuck.
So let's talk about some video games from your past.
You never fucking. I said, "What's your number 5?" And you was like,
You were walked away.
No, we were doing popsicles, bro.
You had to stand on your legs.
We were doing popsicles.
Okay,
and then,
step on your legs and let's get to your first one.
All right. Why do I gotta go first?
Oh, I can go first if you need me to.
Number 5.
I don't go in particular order as we talked about before.
You fucking drive me nuts with this, dude.
I
What's
know.
the point of a list if it doesn't go in any order?
It doesn't have to.
It's not a list then.
It's my top 5 video games. It doesn't have to be on a list. So anyway, the number one I'm going to go with, you probably even know these games anyway.
Wait, stop.
So it's not gonna,
No, stop. I'm not done fighting you on this fucking list because you just said it's my top 5. It wouldn't be your top 5. It would just be your 5 video games. That would be the name.
It's my top 5 video games for me that I appreciate. I have more than 5 video games in my repertoire.
But you can't say top if you're not going to say one is the top.
No, because I can all say they're on even ground.
Then it's just 5 video games.
Fine, whatever you want to say it is, because,
All right.
I'm talking and now you.
All right, fine. We're going to do it your way this time. We're just going to name our 5 video games. Go.
You can do whatever you
number
want.
5.
So my number 1
Oh!
is Zelda's Majora's Mask. But you probably don't know what that is, right?
I mean, I played the Zelda on regular Nintendo one time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's one of my thing, bro.
Yeah, Majora's Mask, for you guys that say out there Ocarina of Time was the best one, I respectfully disagree with you fucks. I think Majora's Mask laid it down harder and better than the first one. So that's my number 1. You go ahead with yours.
Contra.
What was your favorite gun in that one?
The one that shot the 3 balls.
The 3-ball one?
Yeah.
That was my favorite one, too.
Yep.
That game was fucking hard.
Oh, I never beat it without the cheat code.
No. Up, down, up, down.
Yep. So that would be it's my number 5.
Yep. The original Halo was one of my favorite games when I was growing up. I, in fact, remember when I had addiction to games, I would always buy the gaming magazines. And I remember reading about Halo for the first time like a year before it came out, and I was like, this looks weird. It has lasers in it. What the hell?
Was that the one on the original Xbox?
Yes.
Okay.
It was the one that like really changed how first-person shooters were done, I guess, at the time.
Yeah, I never played it.
It was a great game. I played so much multiplayer. We did the 4 Xbox LAN parties before. That was the first time ever doing that. That was cool. But anyway, yeah, man, that's where I got my name from. Long shot. Because I was sniper in that game, and then I got banned for it. Banned from using the sniper.
Damn, dude.
Because they wouldn't play with me if I used it.
You were that good, huh?
Boom. Yeah. No, actually, we would play in the basement, and there would be people upstairs, and all you would hear is, fuck you, long shot. And then they would quit the game sometimes.
Damn, bro. My number 4, Mario Bros. 3.
Mario Brothers 3.
Yep.
You're an old school cat.
Love that fucking game.
That
man.
was one of my, that's a really good one, though, too.
Of course, Mario Brothers 1 was good because it's the first one. 2, I hated. And then 3 was like the perfect Mario game.
I think my next one would be Pokemon. I've been playing it for like 20 years now. But yeah, I started with Red and Blue, and I think I played every one since. But the but
Yeah, I never played that either.
No, I know you never did.
So far, I've never played any of the games on your list.
No, yeah.
All right, that's cool. This is what, my number 3? I probably got to say Madden. That's when like the competitive side of me started to play video games. Before that, I just did it for fun. I didn't care either way. But like once I started playing Madden with friends and fucking, especially when it advanced to online play, like...
Oh, yeah. I remember playing quite a few years of Madden with the boys. Mm-hmm. I think my second to last one would be Top Gear Rally for the N64. It was the only racing game I've ever played that I remember playing it almost every day. And I found all the back ways to win the race, and I was the fastest car always.
What game?
It's called Top Gear Rally.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good game. I gotta go Mario Kart for my number 2.
Ooh, man. You want to talk about making enemies, though.
Oh, man.
You want to talk about making an enemy. Give me a blue shell.
and like some of the
Or
tracks.
Rainbow Road.
Oh, fucking hated that place,
Rainbow
bro.
fucking Road, dude.
Hated it, bro. I hated Rainbow Road, but I love that game. Dude, I can remember like having sleepovers and we just played that game for fucking hours. I remember these like conversations like they were happening yesterday, dude. Like, only reason you won is because you picked the Toad, and I was Mario, and he's fatter, so he's slower, dude. That's how this works. Like we would just argue with each other, like you can't beat me if you're this guy. We would just hate each other for hours, but it was so much fun. What's your number 2, dude?
I'm on my last one right now. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time, baby.
Wow, dude.
It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Did you ever play it on the arcade?
Oh, yeah.
There were a couple of those Ninja Turtle games that were fun.
But that Back in Time was the best one for sure. A lot of fond memories of that one. And it had like one of the best soundtracks because I can keep remembering that one too.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Good for you.
So what's your numero uno?
Call of Duty.
COD. Oh, you're such a dude.
And I didn't start playing Call of Duty until Black Ops 2. It's more than just a game. It was the game that like brought my adult friends together. As I got older, like less and less of my friends played Madden. Once I started getting older, and I started talking to people my age, they're like, we're playing Call of Duty. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's just a place to fucking hang out with my adult friends. Even if the game fucking frustrates me and I want to throw it out the window, at least I get to hang out with you guys.
Oh, what a win that is.
Flying in the plane, I'm always hallucinating, but who really knows what I'm looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know. So I guess that was our 5 video games that shaped your Stoner Babble crew.
Do you have like 2? Because you know when you watch these lists on the YouTubes, they always do like 2
bonus ones.
2 notables. 2 notables for me would be Gran Turismo, but that was the first game I would spend hours on that I hadn't done since I was a kid. So that would be on my notable, and then I'd say they got to be one and the same, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, especially on the arcade. That was a game to me, like, of course I played it on all the platforms, but to me, that was the best on arcade. And NBA Jam on the arcade.
So I think my 2 notables would be GTA 3. It was like the first time you got to do stuff like that in a video game in a large world.
Right.
There was no video game before that had a world like that. I didn't own the game, so I had to go to a friend's house to play it. So, I was going to my friend's house all the time. And the other one, which I don't know if a lot of people would know about, would be called Black and White. It's a game that basically you're a god. Like it's like almost a city builder, but in a way you're just controlling this hand that is, you can be good or evil, and then you have this pet thing that's like a wolf or cow, and it grows up over time, and you can train it to be good or evil, and then help your city out or destroy your enemies with it.
Now that we've done the list, there's so many I feel like I should have said. So what is I don't know what fucking planet I'm on right now.
Do you think you're attuned to the right frequency?
Tuned to the right, dude. I told you, dude. My head feels like 3 watermelons right now.
Are you on the right frequency?
I'm telling you how I can't be on any frequency because my head is off axis and I can't open my left eye. The chances of me finding any fucking frequency are pretty slim right now.
Oh, so maybe you should just start playing a certain frequency on your computer. And in fact, I'll tell you about this little article that just popped up on my phone.
Oh, here we go with one of your theoretical articles again.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's talk about it.
This is called Healing Frequencies of the Human Body, Full List and Benefits. So I don't know if you've ever done this before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. So sometimes I like to go to YouTube, and there's different levels of frequencies that are supposed to be able to, when you hear them, they affect different parts of your body. So you can go through the list, and it lists off anywhere from 40 hertz to 174 all the way up to, I think it was like 963. You guys can do this on YouTube yourself. Go to 440 hertz music, and it feels like and it is supposed to affect a different part of your body and how but there is this concept, belief that different frequencies, when you're listening to them, vibrations, everything that is in life is a vibration, can help you out.
But bro, God, dude, this is like healing crystals all over again.
I think sound can be be healing for sure.
Listen, man. Listen.
Think about music.
Listen. I want you to think about this. All right. If a doctor told you, man, if You feeling down? You just gotta tune into this frequency. And your doctor's like, you're like, what the fuck? You're like, yeah, bro, on the radio, tune it to this and listen to this sound, and it's just gonna make you feel so much better, right? So the doctor's already put that idea in your head. So you're thinking, all I gotta do is listen to this and I'm gonna feel better. The sound that you hear might be me slapping my dick on melted cheese, dude. The idea is in your head, so that you're gonna hear that sound and your mind's gonna think, I need to be better.
All I'm saying, in sound therapy, they do use it where they can manipulate human brave waves to promote different areas of the brain that affect like your healing abilities. They've done this before in sound therapy. Like, I don't think it's such a stretch of the imagination to think if you got someone that's going through depression, you could turn into a certain frequency, operate a different part of their brain that isn't operating because they have a chemical imbalance. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, you're right. I'm not saying that.
So much pirate eye.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, bro. But I'm just saying that also just telling the mass people that doing this will make you feel a certain way, you've already put the idea in their head. The test is skewed.
They should just go out and find out for themselves, right? We always say do studying on this. All I'm saying is I'm bringing it to your attention for you to go and do your own math on.
Listen, don't listen to any weird frequencies. You want to feel better? Let me tell you how it's done. Get yourself a Big Mac, smoke a little weed, and get yourself a nice soda pop, and just sit back and relax. You don't need to fucking tune into no weird frequencies. Open up your body to all that alien shit.
To sound.
I'm saying, bro, like I'm just, whatever, man. It's whatever, bro. It ain't worth arguing with you. Here's why I say it's nonsense. Because there's people out there that really need help. And then they hear shit like this, and then they latch onto that, and they're like, I just been tuning into my frequencies. But maybe that's really just giving them a Band-Aid, and they're not really fixing their real problems. And now you got a real fucking issue, because now you got a festering fucking thing under that Band-Aid. And when that Band-Aid pops off, fucking... Man, all right, let's talk about another study that you got over there, dude.
The study.
You got a whole list of studies. Let's talk about it.
I got studies to studies.
Fucking studies, bro. You want to take me down?
I want to ask you a question.
Oh.
And it's going to be...
I want to answer it immediately. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I was thinking real hard about this one because maybe this could have happened. Has our selfishness led to someone's death already, whereas our apathy directly killed someone? I've been thinking about this a little bit more and more as we've gone through 2020 into this year.
So like maybe, wait, hold on, I gotta understand this.
Yeah.
So you're saying like maybe a homeless guy asked me for some money and I told him no, he died of starvation like hours later.
Yeah, could be. That's an example you could use, yes.
I mean, fucking then we're all guilty of that, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I was contemplating the other night. Like, I feel like I could do more and I haven't done anything, and therefore have others suffered because of that. I could say, truthfully, probably my help would help someone else. But
that system only works as if every level does it. So the people at the top have to give down to us. It sounds beautiful, but it'll never happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's still things you can do. I think that's where I'm at right now is I just need to kind of focus on doing. It's the same idea of this. When you want to go to rescue a dog from a pound, you go and rescue that dog. You're not changing the world, but you're changing the world for that dog. That's what I think about as in like when you volunteer. It could be just focused on one person. Hopefully it just leads on to something else. Paying it forward, like that movie with that little kid. Hey, what, Haley Joel Osment? Pay it forward.
That's asking a lot out of people, though, man.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that wouldn't do that.
And usually the people that want to help don't have the resources to help. Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm. Or you get people that want to help but don't know how.
And it seems like everything is blocked because of COVID.
It really is. Like, you don't get answers from anyone.
And also, I think my head might be permanently stuck in this position right here. I can't.
Can't move? Can't do it?
I'm not tough enough to pick up my own head. What the fuck were we even just talking about, bro?
I don't know. I want to talk about ban and yoga, though.
What? Did you say banned?
That there's a ban on yoga in the state of Alabama.
For what?
That's the exact reaction I had.
It's them britches, isn't it?
When I read this. The title of the article for you folks, the Washington Post. Alabama might overturn its 28-year ban on yoga in schools. Just don't say namaste. Yoga has been banned in elementary and I think junior high and high schools because it comes from Hinduism, going against their religious background with these Christian households.
Fucking white people, man.
That's all I can say anymore. It's like, what the fuck? So they did finally lift.
We don't want all that stretching around here. Don't you come around here with all your fancy stretchings. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with Alabama, man?
So linked to the ideas of racism and discrimination against the Hindus, and I was blown away that this is even a thing. But at this point, everything is a thing because
Jesus Christ, dude.
They're being selective in what they're wanting to do by uplifting this band, which is crazy to me too. It's like, hey, yeah, we know this is wrong, but we're still gonna ban namaste.
Do you know how means fucking ignorant you have to be to ban yoga? I take it back, Oklahoma. I take it back. Everything I said earlier about you, I take it back. If I have to go on a road trip, I'm definitely coming to Oklahoma before I go to Alabama, because that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my fucking entire life. I didn't even know about this. You just blew my fucking mind that the state of Alabama has banned yoga. They got jelly brains down in Alabama, dude. What a bunch of fucking jelly brains. What does that say about the people that voted for these people? You voted for someone that banned yoga. I want to see news clips from the time period that the banned yoga craze was going on in Alabama, because I have to see the gold that is in those news clips, because you know there's just some fucking Karens.
I want you.
Oh, man.
So I need to. This is what I was looking for. I wanted to read the verbatim article I got from the constitutional lawyer Eric Johnston that worked with the Christian groups. So he said, if you pass a law that says you can do stretches and sit positions and so forth, that's fine. But to say you can teach yoga is an entirely different thing, because yoga is an exercise of the Hindu religion. The next part was children at that age are very tech savvy. If they are taught yoga, all they have to do is Google it, and they will immediately find information on the spiritual aspects of it and look at it. And if they look at it, it might lead them to believe that's something they should be involved in.
Hey, babe, come here. I have a question for you.
Okay.
You've done yoga or do yoga, right?
Yes.
At any point in doing yoga, did you feel you were being force-fed Hindu ways?
Force-fed Hindu ways.
Did you feel like by doing those yoga positions, it was exercising the Jesus out of you and your body was infiltrated with the Hinduisms?
I'm going to say no.
No?
I'm going to say no.
That's kind of what I thought.
I guess there's your answer, Alabama.
Guess there's the answer. All right, Alabama, you're just stupid. Thank you for your information.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
And apparently in the school system, when they had this ban going on, you weren't supposed to meditate either. That was a sign that also was too much Hinduism going on there.
Yeah, how dare you relax your tired brains.
Yeah, don't meditate. Yeah. Don't practice that. But pray, which is pretty much you just doing the same fucking thing.
Man.
My goodness.
There you go. There's a good story about Alabama.
Alabama, I love you guys, but if you believe in any of that stuff, you're just silly heads. Just a bunch of silly heads. We don't need none of that fancy stretching with them tight pants on around here.
But anyway, should we pave our history to make way for our future?
Like pave over the history, forget about it?
Pave over our history to make way for our future. And this came up because I think we were watching a video the other day, and it was in regards to the observatory being built, but is being built on Hawaiian land. I think that's what it was about. And the Hawaiian people obviously didn't want it built on their land because it was land of their parents and their elders. We're trying to do advancements for the humankind, not just for you, but for everyone. Should we pave over our past to look towards the future?
Get over it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
You don't have much that's sacred that you would believe is your land, right?
What I got right here is my land, bro.
So if someone took it away from you,
I chop their fucking hands off.
Right, you're gonna fight for it then.
Sure.
So you wouldn't pave over this land.
Because it's my current land.
That's what I'm asking. So if someone tried to move you and be like, "Hey, we're gonna build a life-changing facility here that's gonna help children not die of cancer. We're gonna have to pay over your house to build it."
I'm gonna need that money, bro.
What if there's no money?
That ain't my problem.
Okay.
Because I mean, if there's no money and I got no house,
So once it directly affects you, no. But if it doesn't affect you, yes, do it.
yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's gonna fight for their way unless they get over it.
But bro, you talk about putting me out of a house with no fucking money, bro. Like, sorry for your luck, kids, but goddamn, man, I gotta live too. You're asking a lot, bro. Like,
Oh, so say
like
they
if they were
just-
like, hey,
Say they just give you the value of the house.
sure, I can probably live with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd even be cool with like, hey, like fucking build a small place in my backyard. I don't really need that, motherfucker. Nah, you ain't taking all my shit. Nah,
I'm gonna forcibly kick you out. I'm gonna install a highway over here. You know why? No reason.
So I'll sleep through that motherfucker.
You'll sleep?
Yeah, bro.
What are you gonna sleep on?
You building a highway through here ain't gonna make me move.
You don't have to move. I just build over you.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna bother me.
Yeah, because you just be very cement and be dead. I mean, I'll get it, but whatever.
So now you just murdered me for fucking building a highway.
I didn't.
It's nice to see that you'll fucking sell me
didn't.
out for some highway money, you motherfucker.
Listen here, it wasn't for me.
No, but you said you built it, bro.
I just designed it.
Don't matter. You knew it was gonna fucking kill me, bro.
I didn't realize you were just not gonna move.
Oh, dude, see, that's because you don't get the fuck. You don't even want to talk, dude.
Oh wow. I'm saying, welcome back. Oh my god. Oh! One more time. One more time.
No, knock it off.
What do you got? That's pretty calming, though.
You gotta ruin everything. Here you go with this frequency shit again.
Oh God, you're an asshole.
I feel like sometimes I do have superpowers.
Wait a second. No. Wait, no.
Yeah, bro.
You can't say you have superpowers if you just denied my superpowers.
No.
Last 2 episodes.
Listen, I didn't say you couldn't have superpowers. I'm just saying the superpowers that you think you have, you don't have. That's all I'm saying.
You twisty word fuck.
You ain't got anti-gravity hands, dude.
Look.
But then remember we determined that maybe you have healing power. No, there's nothing going on over there, pal.
You can't see it because your eyes suck.
No.
You're not even wearing your glasses.
I don't need them.
You need them, old man.
No, I don't. Not when I'm high.
Oh, fuck. You think you got superpowered eyes up now?
Dude, that's what I feel like when I look at people, I can sense all of their emotions.
Oh, so you're a vibing guy. You're what I think they call an empath guy. Maybe you're an energy vampire though too, because you do suck energy up. I think. Yeah. Because like after the show's done, I'm very tired.
Yeah.
And I think it's from you.
Yeah, maybe I'm that.
You're an energy vampire.
I like that.
Oh no, you're getting into it.
I'm an energy vampire, dude.
Okay.
That makes sense.
What are you gonna do with that?
That's none of your goddamn business. I can't share that with you.
Oh, why not?
Because I don't know. Like, I don't know what one does with that.
It means you just feed in other people's emotions, and then you just suck it all up. And then you go, oh, you done now? Get away from me. You throw them away like garbage.
No, I don't think that's that.
All right, let me look it up. Yes, we're doing this. Also called a psychic vampire. Energy vampires are people who sometimes intentionally drain your emotional energy. They feed on your willingness to listen and care for them, leaving you exhausted and overwhelmed. Energy vampires can be anywhere and anyone. They can be your spouse or your best friend. Damn, dude.
So here's how I do it for good. Because I don't feel like I rob people of their good energy. I feel like I take their bad energy. My entire life, like I've always been a person where people would just open up to me. Like I was just like, wow, I didn't ask for this to happen, but you know what I mean? People would just give me all of their baggage and I was always just fine with it.
So we found the source of your energy then. Found the source of your power.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
What do you mean?
Like, what are you doing?
I give people the ability to give me all of their bad energy.
Yeah, you're just consuming. You're just storing it or what?
No, it's power. It's keeping me going.
No. I can see you're doing it the other way.
Oh, you think
See,
I'm
all
trying
their shit they're giving you is powering you up, and you're just storing it and keeping it. And then you're just gonna unleash it when it comes due, and like you gotta take over the world or something. I can see it being a power play.
You think I'm Thanos?
I don't think you're Thanos because you're not gonna be like snapping anything.
Man, I'm just saying.
You're one of those guys that is gonna try to be a good guy, but ultimately will wind up being a bad guy.
Bro, because I like easy and simple, man.
Simple as being evil.
What?
Yes, it's easy being evil.
Nah, bro.
Trust
it's hard
me,
work.
It's hard being good.
It's hard being evil too.
You don't give a fuck. You have to give a fuck to be good.
No, because if you're evil, you just always have to live with that paranoia.
Oh, there's no paranoia.
So I just take all of the bad energy and I store it in me, and I just contain and I keep everything calm, dude.
So you basically are saying you have a capsule of bad energy in you somewhere. So if you break, it all leaks out.
I can't believe I'm about to utter these words, but I'm kind of like a witch, dude.
You got this little ball of energy inside you, and if it unleashes the wrong way,
I'm a man witch.
oh, fucking man witch. Yeah, it doesn't change. I'm an alien. You're a man witch. Fucking.
Oh, damn, bro. I'm a man witch. She's a man witch. I knew it. I kind of knew it.
You're a male witch energy vampire. It really does explain quite a bit.
If I say that out loud in public, I'm going to get slapped, dude.
I would slap you right here.
I'm a male witch energy vampire. Whack, dude. If I said that at the TSA counter, they'd be like, go in that room because we're about to fucking fist your butthole, sir. I got to come up with a clever name. What do you name a man witch vampire? Well, there's what? The Scarlet Witch?
I Googled man witch vampire, and the first thing came up was Monster Sloppy Joes. And all it is a picture of a Sloppy Joe with eyes on there. And I just...
Dude, maybe that's my fucking superhero name is Sloppy Joe, dude.
It's Sloppy Joe time.
Sloppy Joe Town, dude.
You're Sloppy Joe, the man witch energy vampire.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
That's so much work.
I own a restaurant, dude, called Sloppy Joe's. That's my front, dude, for my man witch vampire business.
So you have a Sloppy Joe's in the front and
witch dealings in the back.
Witch dealings in the back.
Yeah, bro.
And the energy cave downstairs.
Yeah. Listen, we pay our taxes. We just want to be left alone, all right?
Right, of course. And then it makes sense because a gathering of people because of your food. And you can just train people because you could serve them as well if you want to.
Yeah, I'm at the bar serving. What's going on, Tony? And Tony's like, oh, I fucking hate my job. I'm going to fucking quit that piece of shit. And my kids are driving me fucking nuts. I'm just taking all his bad energy, bro. And I'm like, yeah, Tony, you're going to get better. And I'm pumping him up, dude. He's feeling good. He's eating the Sloppy Joe's. Boom, he's out the door. I took all his bad energy. And I stored it down in the vault. You come around here and fuck with Sloppy Joe's, I'll pull some of that energy back out. That's all I'm saying. Practice nuts fucking chair karate over here, dude. See that, dude? See that?
Oh, what?
I've been practicing chair karate. Been taking classes online. Block. Block. Neck chop. Face kick. Right there, dude. Right to the throat.
Word.
Chair karate. Start an OnlyFans page for chair karate lessons. If you guys want to sign up, I'll be uploading 1 hour videos every week for $4.99 subscription. I'll be doing various chair karate defense tactics and survival techniques.
So who did you learn from?
Really no one. I'm self-taught, but I read all of the ancient scrolls of all of the really famous chair karate experts before me. And dude, let me tell you, there are some good ones, dude. The one guy would have beat Chuck Norris, they said, had he had use of his lower body, dude. He's the one that really, really inspired me to get into chair karate.
So what belt are you on in chair karate?
Purple.
You've been doing this for a hot second then.
Purple's the highest you can get in chair karate, dude.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So how long have you been studying this?
3 months.
How many purple belts are in the world?
Like 430. We have a max at 450, dude. Once we get to 450 purple belts, that's all we need.
What do you need 450 people for?
Because we're not trying to go mainstream, dude. Trying to keep it underground.
A real fight club, huh?
You know the first rule of Fight Club, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there are chair karate competitions, dude.
So if you keep it out of the mainstream, who's coming to those tournaments?
Fucking bragging rights, bro. You don't fucking get it, dude. It's not about the money. It's about the respect.
This is no go.
What happened?
I was watching you practice chair karate.
Dude, fucking chair karate is going to be a thing, bro. What's my karate name, dude?
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe's chair karate? Oh, dude.
Sloppy
yeah.
Joe, yeah.
Sloppy Joe.
And then
chair
you could
karate.
just suck the energy right out of them too.
Wow, man.
Fucking Joe.
I don't know what's better, JJ. Chair karate? Or the fact that people would actually pay to watch me do chair karate? I almost just want to do it to see how many people would pay me to watch me do chair karate, dude. I'm going to get a ninja outfit.
We need to organize a tournament too.
Dude, yeah.
Chair
How
karate tournament.
what we do is we do it with like fucking lasers, dude. So you put lasers on your wrists and on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's how you score points, dude. In chair karate, it's like, bah, just kicked you to your face, dude. But you didn't block it.
Yeah, straight lasers though.
Straight lasers, bro.
Dude, it's like a laser show.
Yeah.
That's how they perform too. That's how they do their katas. Is with lasers on their feet. It's a show.
Oh man, I don't know.
It's a spectacle.
A chair karate tournament.
Chair karate kata too, dude. You gotta perform it.
Yo. Oh,
Chair
fuck,
karate
dude.
weaponry too. You got nunchuck.
Oh, dude,
down.
you got a bow staff.
Bow staff it up.
Oh, holy shit, bro. How are we going to convince like 8 other people to be like, all right, guys, here's the idea we got. We need you guys to come down to our house and participate in a chair karate tournament.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. People would be intrigued enough to want to go.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Holy fuck. A checka checka choo. Do.
Will you stop making fucking noises? It's freaking me out.
What if I talked like a demon?
That don't scare me.
Oh, you'd be so wrong.
I'm a fucking man witch, dude.
Yeah, you're Sloppy Joe Manwich. I got you good.
Fucking can't be fucking. I ain't scared of nothing, dude.
You can't be scared of
I'm fucking purple. And I'm a fucking purple belt in chair karate, dude. You just don't want to get this shit, dude.
God. Could you imagine? Like getting into a fight, you'd be like, wait. I gotta get my chair. I gotta get my chair. Can't do anything without it.
Oh yeah, you might have kicked my ass in a street fight, but don't step into my realm. Chair karate.
So coming into this living room, I got all kinds of weapons around here.
I want to put that on my fucking LinkedIn. That's my special interest. A fucking purple belt in chair karate. Wouldn't you just want to interview someone that had that?
Oh, no.
Dude, you are not a fucking human, dude. There's not, you'll never convince me that you're fucking human.
That's good, because humans suck, like I said before. So,
well, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing great tonight. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. Just, doing my thing.
Great. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Kind of want to get into who you are and what your platform is all about.
Absolutely. So I'm Bill Hill, and I'm the leader of Smoke Out a Republican, or SOAR, S-O-A-R. And
awesome.
We started back in about 2016, as soon as Donald Trump was elected president, because we figured we got to try something, and this is something that worked for us. I used to be a Republican. I was raised a very conservative, right-wing, capitalist, anti-immigrant, hating poor people, racist, white Republican in Texas. in the 80s and 90s. And then, thanks to cannabis in my very early 20s, there's not really a better way to say it, I woke up. Cannabis opened my eyes, helped me realize that everyone is a person and that all the terrible things that I believed about the world, which I was really happy believing, were just fundamentally wrong. And at first that was a very scary thing to realize. I didn't want to believe it. But as I sort of continued using cannabis and frankly smoking a lot of pot out of a really crappy metal pipe that I think a lot of people probably start with, in my college dorm room with my friends, I just reached a point where I said, this works for me and maybe someday I'll try it with other people. So here we are, launched a campaign on Twitter and on our webpage. Our website is smokeoutarepublican.com. And we started in January a campaign to smoke out 1 million Republicans this year. As each day goes by, it just seems more and more urgent that we do something in this country to bring people together again, but also help people get past their hangups and just the terrible worldview that comes with being a Republican. And as a former Republican, I can tell you, it's a really awful way to see the world that you really enjoy when you're in the middle of it. And cannabis can get you out. So that's what we're doing.
Gotcha. Okay. That sounds like a really crazy backstory, man. So basically began when Trump was first elected then.
Well, that's when we started this campaign.
Okay.
But for the however many 20 years before that, between my conversion away from being a Republican and when Trump was elected, every time I smoked with somebody who was a conservative person or if I was talking to somebody who was a conservative or a Republican, I'd say, hey, have you ever tried this? I'd smoke them out if I could. Not everybody says yes, of course. And I found over the years that it works. Doesn't work with everybody. But then when Trump was elected, I was like, okay, it's time to get moving. So I made some stickers and I was doing some guerrilla stickering around Washington, D.C., which is where I live.
So you started back then. How has the campaign been going so far? I know you kind of reached out to us, but I'm just wondering, since then, how have you guys grown? Have you guys got any supporters? How do people support your cause or anything along those lines?
Yeah, well, it's great. We've quadrupled our following since January of this year, which is when we launched our big Smoke Out 1 Million campaign. One of the big milestones we reached the other day, and I know people have a lot more followers than this, but we just hit 4,200 followers. So that's nice because it's got 420 in it. And we've really been pushing, I think, on Twitter to keep growing our following among three groups. One is folks that like cannabis because we like cannabis too. That's naturally what I'm going to focus on. And the second is resistors and Biden supporters. There's a big community of people that are just really anti-Trump and I don't want to say anti-Republican, but really anti the craziness that's happening right now that is being led by Republican politicians and so forth. And the third group is very interesting, and these are other ex-Republicans like me, former Republicans, people who left the party. And our following, our fans and pals and friends and all the folks that we're listing and retweeting and sharing things with and who are sharing things with us, at least one, sometimes two, sometimes all three of those categories. And we've been getting fantastic feedback and we're just going to keep accelerating as much as we can.
Awesome. And I know your website was smokeoutarepublican.com. I went there and I gandered around there for a while, and I stumbled upon a couple articles on there. I was just wondering too, are you the one that writes some of those articles or who runs the website?
I'm the proud writer, and it's so great to have an opportunity to write about this because I'm a professional writer in my quote unquote real life, my regular life, but I never get to write about this stuff that I really care about. Yeah, well, actually, I wanted to ask you, when you mentioned that, which post did you see?
We did a part thing on people that were influential around cannabis. And your first article that it popped up was your latest one from March 1st was Mr. X sagging on cannabis. And we talked about how he wrote the essay being under his nickname because he couldn't identify with it at the time. So we actually did talk about that. So I thought it was intriguing that the first thing that popped up on your website was something that we talked about already.
Oh, yeah, right on. I mean, he's an amazing guy. Here he is, Carl Sagan, one of the great geniuses of the 20th century. He's an astrophysicist. He hosted the original version of Cosmos, which recently they remade with Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's great. But this was in the 70s. And Carl Sagan was kind of a celebrity. He was kind of for the 70s, like a good-looking guy. But he was a very straight-laced character. But yeah, in 1971, he wrote this essay that was included in this book called Marijuana Reconsidered. He wrote it under the name Mr. X. And it was just all about how fantastic cannabis is and how it expanded his mind and how he had these remarkable experiences. And it's funny reading it because I think a lot of people who smoke pot or vape or, do edibles or whatever it is, a lot of folks chill out, they eat chips, they watch TV, and they relax and they rest. And that's cool. For some of us, though, it's more about like the head trip, the thoughts and the ideas and the kind of transcendent experience. chips and TV are also awesome. Not to be, I don't want to dog on like chilling out and having a good time too, because that's awesome. But Carl Sagan's essay in this book and some quotes that he had elsewhere. And if folks want to go on our website, smokeoutarepublican.com, and see this post there. But his whole thing is like, look, if weed makes you think new and interesting thoughts, that's awesome. Pursue them, because some of them are going to be like stoned junk that later doesn't make any sense. But some of them might be really good ideas. I mean, he had these incredible physics ideas stoned in the shower. He then like wrote them down, and the next morning he looked at them and was like, how about that? And he went back to his laboratory at Harvard or whatever, and like they were good ideas that he came up with when he was high. And I think there's really something to that. Steve Jobs said something similar. You know, he said he came up with the idea for the iPhone while he was high. I think he was on LSD though, and that's not really what we're talking about. But, you know, musicians, artists, and writers for centuries really have been using cannabis and the mind-expanding characteristics it has to pursue things in their imagination and change their world, and that's really all I'm talking about too.
That's all I talk about all the time. I'm talking about ideas in the shower all the time, and I get made fun of on this show because I have so many shower thoughts all the time when I'm high. And I tell you, some of those most brilliant ideas, like he said, probably come at those times when you're taking showers, man.
I mean, the idea of this show came when I was fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
So,
did it really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
there you go.
I totally get it. So I got a question for you. So I understand what you're trying to do. I totally understand why you want to do it. Have you even thought about moving towards like a younger crowd on a college campus? Because it seems like you have a lot of political, especially on a college campus right now, there's definitely a political division. And it seems like that could definitely be a crowd that you could campaign towards to broaden their horizons right now instead of waiting 10 years till they're in their mid-30s, you know, kind of like you.
You're right on target. And actually, I'm working on something right now. It's funny you mentioned that. So I switched from being a Republican to not, thanks to cannabis, when I was in college. And I think a lot of people do that. You know, they go to college, they leave home, and they got a crew cut, or, you know, a short haircut of some kind, and they come back at Christmas and they got long hair and they're wearing hemp and their parents freak out. I didn't do it quite that way, but that does happen. And it's a good thing. You know, college is not, in my opinion, a time to figure out what your career is going to be and start acting like an adult. It's a time to figure out who you are. So yeah, 100%. I think in the latter part of this spring, we're going to start reaching out pretty actively to people on college campuses. I think we don't want people to get together now who aren't vaccinated. Sure. So whether it's college kids or grown-ups or whatever, nobody under 18 should be smoking marijuana because it's illegal. And we don't advocate breaking any laws. College campuses in the fall, I think it's a huge opportunity because there are young people together. They're interested in trying new things and meeting new people. If you're too high to go to class one day, that's not the end of the world. It's a lot different than being too high to go to work when you're a grown-up or take care of your kids or something. So yeah, I'm definitely focused on college kids.
Do you have any cool success stories since you started this? One stood out than the rest?
My favorite story actually now is the person I'm with now, my partner now. When she and I were first dating, I was like, hey, do you want to try this? And she was like, you know, I've tried it before. It doesn't really work for me. And I said, well, try it again. You know, let's see what happens. And she tried a little bit and I had some too. And then I put on the Beatles. She was laying on the couch and Strawberry Fields Forever came on, and she kind of stares off into space for a second. And then she goes, oh, now I get the Beatles. And I was like, yeah, now you get the Beatles. And from there, there's been an evolution because it doesn't happen overnight. Each time you smoke, you have another little insight or another little step forward that breaks down the sort of wall when connecting with other people. What weed does is it allows you to connect with others. It breaks down the barriers between you. And when you're a Republican, you are all about not breaking down barriers, whether it's race or class or gender or nationality. You are all about, I'm different than everybody else and I'm better than everybody else. And weed just is like, yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not, man. There's not that much difference. There's really no fundamental differences between any of us. We're all human. You sort of can't ignore that when you get high enough. And that's a big part of why we're doing this.
Maybe we have a big SOAR vaccination party.
You know, I would love to do that. I'm thinking about next April. So not this year, because I think it's still going to be a little COVID-y out there. But I think 4/20/22 is going to be a big day on the earth. Everybody who can next April of next year should get together and smoke with at least one person who hasn't gotten high before. the first couple times you smoke, you don't really get high, but the first time you get high, you know it. You kind of can't miss it. You know, if anybody's listening and you know a couple of Republicans or a couple of conservative people, and maybe they tried pot before, they're like, I don't know, I like drinking better or whatever. Get them to try it again once you're both vaccinated and do it in a safe way. But whether it's you don't have to wait till next April. As soon as you're vaccinated, give them a try and kind of there. See if you can get them high, not just have a couple of puffs and whatever. Because that's really the interesting point where they might have an idea like I had and go, oh, wait a minute. Everything I believe, other people believe different stuff, and that doesn't necessarily make them wrong. Huh. Interesting. So if you can get a friend, family member, coworker, not just to like puff once, but, you know, try to get them a little bit down that road and see what they think. Because most people who get high, you know, they like it.
Right.
And they might do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think before we go, I want to do one thing before we go. We talked about this, and this was an interesting article, and it kind of ties back to some people may just need to get fucking high. The title of the article was Alabama might overturn its 28-year ban on yoga in schools. Just don't say namaste. Have you heard about this? That there's a ban on yoga in Alabama?
I haven't heard about that. It makes perfect sense.
Right. Like, just
I'll tell you, ridiculous. If I put my, Republican hat back on, because I'm not one anymore, but I can remember, yoga is for a bunch of hippy dippy shit that are probably godless heathens and a bunch of dope smoking losers. Oh, I'm going to do yoga. So I could completely see how or because they thought it was ridiculous or because they thought it was a threat to Christianity,
let me find where it was the lawyer for the side of the Christian groups that basically said, we're for them doing stretchers and exercises, but once religion plays a part of it, which they're saying the Hinduism, when they're doing meditation, is a part of Hinduism and will turn them against them. That's why they banned it. Yeah, those people need to light up a little bit more and open up their mind. And I can agree with you on that one, my friend.
I strongly agree with that too.
I think we're a little too high at the moment, so I think we're going to call it good from here, my friend. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
You too. And, I hope everybody keeps listening to this show. Give these guys as much attention and as much love and retweets as you can. And I just really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you guys.
Absolutely. And one more time, where can they find you?
At smokeoutarepublican.com or on Twitter, which is always the best place to get me. I answer direct messages and everything. Smoke out a Repub 1. Smoke out a Repub and the number 1.
There you guys go. So hit him up in your DMs, and thanks for talking to us.
We'll see you at the vaccination party.
You got it, man. You're both invited.
All right,
thanks, bro.
Sweet. All right, see you, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
And that's a wrap.
Hey, we're out.